Hey Hub Heroes, this is Jorge Fuentes from the Sidekick Strategies team, and today we're going to learn how to implement a HubSpot form submission redirect to a meeting scheduling page within HubSpot. Check it out. So we're going to log into HubSpot, and on the left hand side we're going to go to marketing and then forms over here. And then we're going to create a new form on the right hand side. We're going to click create form, and then we're going to use the new forms editor. Right, and we're gonna select a blank template for now. Now what I want to establish is that whenever somebody submits this form but selects a specific option from a drop-down property that I'm going to add in up next, that they get routed either to George or myself depending on their answer, right, for their respective meeting link, right? So in this case I'm just gonna edit the form first, right? And I do want to add in that property, so I'm going to add on the left hand side, and then I'm going to choose the properties section, and then I'm going to, in this case, look for the favorite food property, right? So in this case I'm just going to place it here, right? And you'll notice that we actually have about 3 options there, so I want to do a couple things, right? So in this case, favorite food is going to go over here. I'm just going to switch it and put it kind of within the, I want to just be able to edit it from here. There we go. I'm just going to edit it and put it over here. I'm going to make it a required field as well. So I'm just going to select and make it required. And now here's where we're going to add in the logic, right? So in this case, I'm going to select the form again. I'm going to go to logic over here, and I'm going to add some logic. So in this case, if the person selects the field favorite food, and the option that they select is any of American or Italian, right? Then what we're going to do is that once they submit the form, we're going to redirect them to a meeting link by George in this case. So I'm going to save and activate that, right? And I'm going to add another logic in this case, whereby if they select that same field, right, but their option is Mexican food, then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to redirect them to my meeting link in this case, and I'm going to choose myself here. I'm going to save and activate. And so perfect. Now in this case, I'm going to just rename my form. I'm going to call it test form in this case, and I'm going to save my changes and review and update, and I'm just going to update them. Right, so now I want to preview my form just to make sure that it works. So I'm going to view my form here where it says view form, right? And in this case, I'm just going to fill it in with some information, and then I'm going to submit either the American or the Italian so that we can see that that this one redirects to George's link. So I've filled in my info, and I'm just going to click submit. And as you can see, in this case, it prompts me to meet with George. All right, so now we're going to do the test with by choosing Mexican food in the favorite food dropdown. So here I've opened up the form again, and I've refilled my information in the fields, and I'm just going to now choose Mexican as my favorite food, and I'm going to click submit. And as you can see now, I come up here. So we can see that our redirect functioned properly, and in this case we did use the favorite food drop down, but you can actually use any drop down property in order to have this work for you. But we basically can see that it worked, and if they choose Italian or American, they get routed to George B. Thomas's link, and in the case of them choosing the Mexican food, they'll get redirected to my meeting link. So this is how that conditional logic works within the new forms editor in order to route people to a specific meeting link based on the info that they submit. And that's pretty much it. Now you can actually redirect form submissions to a specific rep's meeting page based on the information that contacts have submitted. Remember that you can add up to 30 rules, and you can also add about 10 conditions per rule, and this is a feature that is only available in Marketing Hub Enterprise, Content Hub Enterprise, Marketing Hub Pro, Content Hub Pro, and also within Sales Hub Enterprise and Service Hub Enterprise plans, only for that specific meeting link redirect. And remember, education is great, but the execution is where it's at. So go out there and be the hub hero that your organization needs today.